Hey guys, it's Paul here from intralifestyle.com, and today I want to give you 25 steps for success in the new year and beyond. It's about that time of year where people start thinking about things that they haven't achieved and things that they want to achieve and set New Year's resolutions for the upcoming year. And in order to have a successful future moving forwards, you need to make a decision that you're going to take charge of your life. So let's move on to the 25 steps for success in the new year and beyond. Number one is move more. Now, it doesn't matter exactly what you do to begin with, just get into the habit of moving. You could join a gym, you could go for a run, you could start cycling, swimming, take up a new hobby or a sport. It doesn't matter, just get into the habit of moving your body. Exercise is so important for our overall health, physically and mentally. Exercise releases endorphins in the body, which are feel-good hormones. Not only that, but exercise actually boosts your immune system. So you've got to start moving more. Number two, eat better. Specifically, eat more natural whole foods. And a tip and a way that you can do this is when you're doing your grocery shopping, shop on the outskirts of the store. You're usually going to find the fresh fruit and vegetables, the meats. You want to get organic options where you can, grass-fed, hormone-free meats if you are consuming that. Just look for whole natural foods that are good for you. Cut out the sugary stuff, cut out the processed stuff, the ones that have trans fats in them. Not too many packaged and canned foods. Nutrition is so important for our health on a deep cellular level. Nutrition can have an impact in terms of affecting our DNA makeup. It's going to improve your ability to recover. It's going to improve your mood, your energy. It's so important. And people say you are what you eat, and there's so much truth in that. Number three is focus on your sleep. And by that I mean try and get 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep every night. If you can, then 7 or 8 hours is optimal. And obviously the less you get, the more you're going to be affected the next day. You also want to try and get to bed on a regular schedule and wake up at the same time every day. When your body clock gets used to the schedule that you're creating for it, it's going to allow you to get into a deeper sleep. You're going to have better recovery. Your body's going to start naturally waking up at the same time every day. But you've got to make sure you're getting enough deep quality sleep. Try and limit using your phone before bed. Sleep in a temperature that's very comfortable as well. Sleep is so important for our health. Sleep is so important for your mental well-being, your energy levels. Can you think of a time when you had a really bad night's sleep where you were super productive and high energy the next day and you felt amazing? Exactly, didn't happen. Number four, create a priority to-do list. Now with this, I mean create 2 to 3 top things that you know you must and will get done. There's no good in you having 20, 30, 40 items on there with the intention of being super productive and you don't get any of them done. You're going to be much better off focusing on the priorities, break them tasks down. You can do it before you go to bed at night or you can do it first thing in the morning. But set yourself up for success. Make small progress every day and in the long run you're going to be better off. Number 5, meditate. Now, meditation is an absolutely amazing practice to get into. And if you don't know how to do it, there's a bunch of ways. And I would recommend starting off, use an app which is free, something like Calm or Headspace. I've personally used the paid version of calm.com and the free version. And it has a bunch of nature sounds on there, guided meditation, soft music, and there's a bunch of ways that you can practice and get into it. But meditation is so good for your body. It really helps you relax your mind. It helps you get into a nice state. I find that meditation helps you to be more creative. It gets you more in tune with your body. It helps with recovery. There's so many benefits to meditation. And many people have reported benefits of improvement of their anxiety and depression from meditation. It's so effective in different ways. So find something that works for you, give it a try, and let me know. I'll be curious to see how you get on. Number 6, take a hot and cold shower first thing in the morning. Think about this. If you jump in the shower, you've just woken up in the morning, you're tired, and you put it on cold, you're not going to want to do that, and that's going to wake you up. Now that's actually the primary reason why I personally use it. When I turn it on cold, I know that it's going to affect my body, it's going to improve my circulation, it's going to boost my immune system, and it's going to give me a rush of energy and set me up for the day. But another thing that I actually use it for is I don't want to do it. So I want to start my day in control of my day and not be reactive to things. So by saying, no, I'm in control, I'm going to do this, it sets me up so that other things in my day that are more challenging, I'm in that mindset of like, I'm in control. This is what's going to happen and this is how it's going to go. And you want to get into that habit. So doing it first thing in the morning is a great way to set you up for success. Number 7, invest in yourself. It's been said that investing in ourselves is the best investment we could make. And I would strongly agree with that. You see, if you want to have better relationships, if you want to have better finances, better fitness, better health, whatever it is, you need to invest in yourself. Think about this. If you spend time and money and you really invest to grow yourself into a better person, the people in your life are also going to benefit. Same for your profession if you help people in some way. So you can listen to podcasts, you can read books, you can hire a mentor or hire a coach. But investing in yourself is going to be so beneficial to you. Number 8, face your fears. Get into the habit on a daily basis or a weekly basis or however you want to set your routine up. But I would recommend setting something up so that you're actually consciously putting the effort in, you're overcoming fears, whether they're small fears on a daily basis or whatever it is, but you want to get outside of your comfort zone. Humans are designed to survive. We're not necessarily designed to be super happy. We're designed to survive. We want to protect ourselves. So stepping outside of a comfort zone feels unnatural. We want to be safe and secure, but growth and progress equals happiness. And the only way we're going to do that is if we step outside of our comfort zone and we move forwards to where we want to be. So push yourself a little every day. In life, we're either growing or we're dying. We're not staying still. And think how boring life would be if you were just staying still and getting by every day. Really push yourself and go after what you want. Number 9, do random acts of kindness. And again, this doesn't matter what you do, but have the intention, have the mindset, look through the lens of being kind to other people, helping other people. It could be something as simple as you give a homeless person some change, you buy a stranger some coffee, you compliment someone on your day. But doing that is sending out good energy into the world. And not only that, but you're going to feel better about yourself doing it. It feels good to be kind to other people. And if it feels good to be kind to other people, then it's a great thing for you to do because you're helping someone else. And our lives are way more fulfilling and meaningful when we can give and not expect anything in return. At the end of the day, we're all here to live happy, meaningful, fulfilling lives. And giving and being nice to others is going to help you do that. Number 10, practice gratitude daily. Now you can do this before you go to bed at night. You can do it first thing in the morning or when you get a spare half hour or whatever it is in the day. It doesn't need to be that long. But honestly, practicing gratitude, being in that state of really feeling grateful for things in your life is going to massively improve the way you feel. You cannot feel negativity, you cannot feel sad emotions when you are in the state of gratitude. And being grateful for what you have will help you and allow you to bring more good into your life. There have been a lot of scientific studies on the power of gratitude, and I've linked an article below on Psychology Today that's going to show you 7 of them. I honestly think that gratitude is one of the best things that you can start practicing. You're going to get more good into your life. You're going to feel better. Just find gratitude in the smallest of things in your day. Pick 2 or 3 things every day. When you're doing the gratitude practice, you don't just want to say, I feel grateful for this. You actually want to think about it and feel the emotions. It's not going to do anything if you just say, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. You want to get into the emotions and feel that. Number 11, journal. Now, journaling is an amazing way to express yourself, to get your thoughts out on paper. It's extremely therapeutic. There doesn't need to be any structure at the start. You can use it for more advanced stuff. You can use it for goal setting, for brainstorming your ideas. But you want to get thoughts out on the paper. It helps clear space in your mind. And by doing that, you're going to feel better. Give it a try. It's extremely therapeutic, as I've said, and it's going to massively help you. Journaling can also help you with anxiety and depression. And if you want to get started, I really recommend heading on over to Best Self, and they do an amazing journal. I'll put a link below this video that you can check out. Number 12, start a mastermind. Now, a mastermind is a group of like-minded people. You don't necessarily need to be in the same industry or profession or whatever, but it's a group of like-minded people there where you come together with the intention of combining your energy and your thoughts to help each other overcome problems and obstacles that you may be having on a business project or some area of your life. Now, the collective power of, for example, let's say 6 people, everyone's focused onto your one problem, including yourself, is going to be way more powerful than you trying to think of a solution on your own. It's going to help you to open up new pathways, open up new doors. And then you do the same for other people, so you're helping each other out. It's the collective energy together that's going to help you create new things that wouldn't be possible on your own. Number 13, hire a coach or a mentor. If there's any particular area of your life that you're looking to take to the next level in the new year, that you really want to step up, change gear and move forwards at rapid pace, then you should really consider hiring a coach or a mentor in whichever area of life that is. If it's dating that you need some help with, then look out there for a dating coach. If you're looking to get in shape, then hire a personal trainer, join a gym. You know, if you have a problem with your car, the chances are that you're not going to try and figure out how to do it on your own unless you know how to do that. You're going to pay money and you're going to get the job done way quicker and way better. You're basically investing to speed up and improve the quality of a result. Number 14, learn something new. If there's something that you've always wanted to do that you've just never given the time for it, now is a great time. Expand your thinking. When we learn something new, it opens up so many doors. We could potentially meet new people. You know, you could start a new hobby. You could learn a new skill. You're going to expand your thinking, expand your awareness. Just learning something new is going to be a healthy thing for you to do. Variety is the spice of life. We learn from new experiences. When we open up new doors, open up new pathways, you know, we meet new people, we try new things. Variety is what we look for. We don't want to be the same and do the same. We want to be continuously growing. So try something that you've always wanted to do, or maybe it's something that you just feel inspired to do. Challenge yourself in some way. Number 15, create a vision for your year. Most people have no idea what they're doing tomorrow, next week, let alone the year. So it's so important that if you want to achieve great things in your life, you have to have a clear vision of where you're going. You know, if you jump in a car and you're trying to get to a destination, you don't just drive around aimlessly. You know where you're going. You may not know the exact directions, which is where you use a GPS to help you. And the same applies for your vision. When you have a vision and you know where you're going, the chances of getting there are obviously way higher. Number 16, set goals and milestones. So when you have a vision, you need to break it down into the smaller steps, the goals, the milestones, so you know how to get there. Set yourself weekly goals, actionable, achievable things that you can actually obtain. For example, if your goal is to lose 50 pounds, that's your vision, you see yourself a lot lighter, break that down into smaller things. Maybe you're looking to lose a pound or 2 a week. Then you look at, okay, what are the daily things I need to do? I need to make sure I go to the gym X amount of times. I need to make sure that I'm eating this amount of meals, this amount of fruits and vegetables, drinking this much water, getting this much sleep, etc. So you break it down into the smallest format to help you achieve that longer vision. Number 17, be more kind to yourself. Oftentimes we're our own worst critic. We can be so hard on ourselves and we have such high demands and expectations. It's time to be a little bit kinder to yourself, because at the end of the day, the kinder you are to yourself, you're going to feel better, you're going to do more, and you're going to reward yourself for the small achievements, which is going to help you in the long run. Number 18, live in alignment with your values. Most people don't really know what they value. I would really recommend spending some time and get clarity on what's actually important to you. When you know what your values are, you can actually look at your life and see where you need to make some adjustments. And living in alignment with your values is going to create so much more happiness, because it's actually what's important to you. And no one decides that but you. Number 19, go after your dreams. So many people get to their end of their life and they haven't achieved what they want. They haven't lived what they've been super passionate about. Just forget about your current situation, where you are, what's happened in your past, and be a kid for a moment. Close your eyes and really think, dream, what would you really like to have? There are no limitations on this. What is it that excites you? Find something that puts a big smile on your face. We're on this planet to co-create, to live with joy, to live with happiness. We have to go after our dreams. Life is way too short to live an unfulfilling, unmeaningful life. Number 20, spend less time on social media. Now I know it's hard to do, but social media can be so destructive. And Jay Shetty has recently made a video where he talks about how it's destroying relationships. You see, social media is designed to keep you on there, to keep you addicted. And every time you get a notification on your phone, you're getting that hit of dopamine and it's keeping you going back and back and back. We need to get back to real human interaction, real human connection. So I'm not saying completely get rid of it, but just be aware of how much time you're spending on it. Number 21, nurture your relationships. Humans are designed to connect, to have relationships with other people, to be around other people. A lot of the time in this fast-paced world, we can get so caught up in what we're doing, in our careers, in this and that, and whatever it is, and we need to spend more time on the relationships, the meaningful ones in our life.
Number 22, shift your perspective.
Understand that everyone has a different model of the world. Just because you see things a certain way, another person has been brought up differently, had different experiences, so they see things in a different way. It doesn't necessarily mean we're always right and another person's always wrong. It's important to understand and try and have an awareness that someone is behaving in a certain way because of how they've been brought up, or because of their perspective, or whatever it is. So don't be too judgmental and try and see things from a different perspective, because at the end of the day, people only know what they know. And this leads us on to number 23, be less reactive. When someone does something or says something and you find yourself being triggered and you want to react to that, just stop for a moment, take a deep breath, think about why are you reacting to that? Try and understand the awareness within yourself. Where does that come from? When we are reactive, we're actually giving our power to someone else. We're saying, there you go, you're in control of how I feel. You've done this, so you make me feel this way. When the reality is, we're in control of all of that. We can choose how we feel in any moment. We can choose to react or we can respond. When you have a bit more acceptance and you can just let things be and not react so much, you're going to feel so much freedom. You feel in control. Number 24, save some of your money. Now this is one of the hardest things to do, and especially if you're in a difficult financial position, but you're never going to get out of that position unless you learn to save. Saving money is the first step towards becoming wealthy and rich, or whatever it is you want. If someone takes an increase in their salary by 20, 30 grand a year, but that person is always used to being in debt, that person is going to find a way to continue to be in debt. They're going to increase their lifestyle a little bit, but they're still going to be in that same position. You have to shift your thinking. You have to start saving, do things differently. I would recommend doing your research on this and seeing your own financial position. Maybe go and speak to a professional about this or read some books on it. There's plenty of amazing finance books out there, but it's really worthwhile to start saving your money. Number 25, read more. Books are an incredible resource at such an affordable price for us to gain so much knowledge and insights into a bunch of different topics. You know, imagine if you read one book a month on a specific topic for an entire year. That's 12 books by potential experts that you've learned a new subject. Books are so powerful, and I'll put a link below this video to 3 books that have helped change my life. So that's it for the 25 steps to success in the new year and beyond. And just remember, things take time. Be patient. You can achieve whatever you want. Just have the patience and it will happen in the long run, I promise you. I'd love to hear what things you're going to try below. So let me know in the comments, what are your top 4 or 5 things that you're going to try from this list? And what are you doing already? If you're looking to take your results to the next level and speed up that and work with a coach, then you can apply to work with me personally by clicking one of the links below this video.
So if you found this video useful, then please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed and if there's anything you want me to do in the future.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.